So what do you guys think? That was too scandalous for the public? Okay, if you thought that was too scandalous, then they're not gonna like what I have to say tonight. I'm your first comic for the night. My name is Bernice Larson. I'm also co-president of UW Comedy Club. That's really not deserved, but thank you. We're gonna do some girl comedy tonight. Comedy for girls. Okay, I'm not a regular comedian, I'm a girl comedian. Although I'll be talking about my experience as a cis woman, I did want to try to think of a definition for womanhood that was more inclusive. And so I think I finally came up with one that covers all of our bases, and here's what it is. If a politician has ever spent his entire day legislating against your body, and then gone home and jacked off to porn of people who have the same body as you, you've had a brush with the feminine divine. You're a woman. Congratulations. Welcome to the sisterhood. It's a broad definition. A lot of you are in it. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna get political. Everything about being a woman is political, especially birth control. I have a copper IUD. That's my birth control of choice. Do you guys, thank you. Oh, yeah. You guys know what an IUD is? It's fucked up. If you don't know what an IUD is, it's a tiny Republican man. And he's got a little cowboy hat on. And he's armed, constitutionally armed, with 2 semi-automatic weapons. And whenever the sperm trespass onto his property, he enacts the stand your ground laws and spins around, shoots them. It's really messed up, but it's the only birth control the conservatives would let us have. We just explained that the sperm were immigrating to our uteruses, taking all the jobs. It's the perfect loophole, though, because they have, they don't love women's bodily autonomy. And they think that all the sperm have souls in them. But they don't really lose sleep over children getting shot. Ooh. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know, I kept it in. Anyway, what's it like to have a little Republican man inside of you? Most of the time it's fine. It was just really awkward the one time I had to interact with him. Because something that can happen is IUDs can fall out. Yeah, girl comedy. One night I woke up in the middle of the night with intense cramps and I ran to the toilet and something fell out of me. This isn't a new experience, you want to talk about like what is divine femininity. I feel like anti-choice people like to use a lot of flowery language to define the female experience, but it's really just meat going in, meat coming out. Trying to figure out how much reverence I need to flush the toilet with. I always flush the toilet like this. Just in case. So I'm about to do that. I'm about to, go through my toilet flushing process. And I hear a little voice say, "Hold it right there, little lady." So I look in the toilet. And there he is, my little Republican man. He's got his little cowboy hat on. He's got his guns. He looks pissed. So I call my gynecologist and I'm like, "Dude, there's been an insurrection at the Capitol." And of course, I forgot to close the toilet lid, so he goes, "Insurrection's a big word for you, sweetheart." My gynecologist is like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "My IUD fell out and now he's trying to gaslight me." My gynecologist says, "Well, is he wearing a little cowboy hat?" I'm like, "Yes, he looks very handsome." But unfortunately, he says, "Unfortunately, we installed the Texan model, so he will be taking you to court for $10,000, and it's not covered by Apple Health." And I was like, "That's absurd. There's got to be something you can do." He says, "Unfortunately, much like the Supreme Court, my hands are tied." That's all my girl comedy for today. Thank you guys for listening.